teaching is great. It really is great. For about the last 30 years, not far off, Chris Harvey and I at Brief have raised our funds, all the funds we need to do what we do, to run the practice and to offer the services that we do and all of that, through teaching. That's been the way we've raised our funds. And the thing about teaching that's particularly great is that you get asked such great questions. And my definition of a great question is a question that makes me think. It's quite a selfish definition really, but I love questions that make me think differently about what I do. And the other day I was working with a group of student counselling and well-being workers. And during the course of that workshop, someone asked me a great question. She said, "Look, Evan, how does solution focus conceptualize the client?" And initially I didn't really know what to make of her question and couldn't answer it. So she helped me and she said, "Look, does solution focus conceptualize the client as the distressed client, or does it conceptualize the client as the sick client?" And I suddenly saw what she meant. And of course, how I answered is that solution focus doesn't conceptualize the client as either sick or distressed. It conceptualizes clients as people who want to change things. Just that, people who want to change things. But having said that, I thought, that answer wasn't quite right. It isn't just people who want to change things, but we conceptualize the client as people who are likely to be successful in making the changes they want to make. My colleague Chris, many years ago, said that solution-focused therapists are very picky, really picky about with whom we work. And of course the people in his group were surprised, because what they'd realised is that we have no exclusion criteria that will work with anyone who comes. And so people were thinking, what did Chris mean by the idea that we were picky about who we worked with? And as they waited, Chris helped them. He said, we work with clients who are likely to be successful. Because clients don't walk into our offices just clients. The client who walks in isn't necessarily the client we work with. We co-construct our clients. And we co-construct our clients by discipline of attention. What is it we're paying attention to? And in solution focus, of course, what we're paying attention to is everything that tells us that our client is likely to be successful in making the changes they want to make. So that's the client I'm looking for. That's the client that I'm bringing into the therapy room. Clients who are likely to be successful. And the client who's likely to be successful, that isn't a matter of chance. It is something that we construct, and it's the discipline of solution focus that helps us to construct that client.